And it's PJ.
And we're out here on the road. It's been a while since we've been on the road, but Peter, out here on the East Coast in Baltimore, Maryland, face these Baltimore Jacks.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it. It's nice to get out of town. We've had a nice long home stretch. I can't. You know what? I should have checked into it. I couldn't tell you what our record is for over that long stretch. But we lost 2 out of the last 3, and it was just. I think it was time to get out of town for a little bit, stretch our legs.
Yeah, it was a good win in that last game. And normally I spend a lot of time talking about the highlights of the last game, but I didn't actually have it on my on my broadcast. I think I mentioned them to my fans. That's why it's not there, and that's why the different game number is different. But I had a power outage in the middle of that game and dumped my recording. So it's over on Pete J's channel, Pete_J. Make sure you visit him there. If you're on Pete's channel, well, then you're already there. You're not missing any.
That's right.
You already see it.
Good old game number 20. And it was edited together. It was in like 3 separate chunks because we had a technical glitch, we had a power outage, and then we wound up finishing the game. Was it the day after or?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the day after. So yeah, you wind up cutting them together. So if there is a little bit of something, just know that I did the best I could to try and marry it together so it looked seamless.
Yeah, and you can see at the bottom there we upped our ego another 1 too because we realized on the flight out here that we're dominating the league in batting average and stuff like that. So go ahead. No, I was gonna say, even though our record isn't, we're not dominating on our record. We're just 2 games above 500, but batting average and all that stuff, we're just killing it.
Yeah, and you've heard me and Tommy say over and over again, we don't want the games to be a preordained situation. We want a little bit of suspense. We want a little bit of, which is why it's difficult because you got 5 players in the top 10 for batting average. 5 players hitting 400 or better.
Yeah.
That's not realistic.
Right.
So we look at that, but by the same token, it's not like we're just running roughshod over the league. As a matter of fact, the wide loads came in and just handed us our hat.
Yeah.
Not 2 games ago. So it's kind of been a little bit of a misnomer. The Rambler team has always been they're good. What was it? Good hitters or something like that. What was their?
Well, we're a scholarly team, and we're extreme contact specialists.
So in a way, it does kind of make a little bit of sense, but I think we're taking it to a little bit of an extreme. And Tommy's a great hitter. I mean, he's pounding the ball, which I think is running everybody's averages up way high too. Me, I like to keep it in the park. I'm not going for that show. I don't go for that showy
right,
stuff.
Yeah. I like to give the guys something to catch.
That's right.
All right.
Try to let everybody on the field play. I want everybody to get a chance.
Yes.
I mean, I just.
Yeah. What was I going to say? All right, so we don't have much to talk about with that last game. So there are 13 other games that happened. So we want to touch base on where we are in the standings. Before we do that, we need to get these scores. And so, Pete, why don't you start us off with the Sirloins down in Fort Lauderdale, the Freebirders. Boy, that wasn't easy to say. I tripped on every word.
I was going to say, when did you start drinking this?
In front of the Freebirders. Give me one more of these. I'll make it so sweet this time. Okay, here we go.
Sirloins travel to take on the Freebooters. It's a back and forth battle, but the Freebooters are going to wind up pulling out and winning it 5-4 in the end.
Yeah. Nemesis in Philadelphia, the Platypi, big win for the Platypi, 10-3.
Jacks travel to take on the Bee-Wolves. It's back and forth, and the Bee-Wolves are going to hold on and win 3-2.
The Wild Pigs at the Michigan Moose, and the Wild Pigs took them 7-1.
Colorado Lockhorns travel to take on the Overdogs. Lockhorns out to a big lead, and they're going to hold on and win 8-5.
Freebooters were at the Buzzards down in Guadalajara, and that's a big win for the Buzzards, 9-2.
Grapplers taking on the Wax Bills, and the Wax Bills just widen the lead, and they're going to walk away with it 9-3.
Sawteeth and the Heaters, Sawteeth 3-0.
Swordfish in the Hot Corners, and it's a back and forth battle. It's going to wind up being the Swordfish in the end, 8-6.
Overdogs in New York at the Wide Loads. Overdogs at first and to end, 7-2.
Wildcats travel to take on the Platypi. Platypi are going to win it in a squeaker, 3-2.
Bee-Wolves and the Moonstars. That's a big matchup. The Bee-Wolves took them 4-1.
Crocs travel to take on the Blowfish. The Crocs are out to an early lead. They're going to hold on and win 4-2. Oh my gosh, what a flurry of activity, Tom.
Yeah, as usual.
So the standings are going to look like this. Liberty Conference Eastern Division, the Wide Loads, with a record of 13 wins and 8 losses and a run differential of plus 36. They have a 3-game lead over the second place Swordfish, who have a record of 10 wins and 11 losses.
Wow, yeah. Our Central Division, we're a half game closer. The Michigan Moose are still at the top with a 12-8 record at a plus 21 run differential. They got a half game lead ahead of the Atlanta Wildcats, who are 12-9. We're just half game behind them at 11-9.
In the Western Division, the Nemesis, with a record of 12-8 and a plus 10 run differential, have a 2.5 game lead over the second place Sawteeth, who have a record of 10 wins and 11 losses.
2 of those losses are ours. The Continental Conference Atlantic Division, the best team in the league right now, still the Montreal Wax Bills at 14-7 with a plus 28 run differential. They got a full game lead ahead of those Fort Lauderdale Freebooters, who are 13-8.
In the Plains Division, the Heaters, with a record of 13 wins and 8 losses and a plus 20 run differential, have a 3.5 game lead over the Colorado Lockhorns, who have seemed to have kind of fallen off here. They have a record of 9 wins and 11 losses. Again, second place.
Yeah, that's something they could turn around, though. 9-11's not terrible. I mean, they could shoot for ending with a winning record, but I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. Pacific Division, it's San Diego Moonstars, last year's champ, still out on top, plus 14 run differential at a 12-9 record. They have a full game lead ahead of the LA Blowfish, who also have a winning record at 11-10.
And the best run differential in the league belongs to the Wild Pigs, who are in third place in the Atlantic Division. They are in third place with a record of 12 wins, 8 losses. They're a game and a half out of first place with a plus 39. Wow.
Yeah, they make it the wild card out of that division as well. So it's going to be a big battle for us. That's going to bring us to today's game. It's regular season game 21-38. Pretty soon we'll be able to see the whole schedule on one page. It's our 11-9 Ramblers, so even a loss tonight keeps us in the win column. We're extreme contact specialists against those 7-13 Jacks. We're going to put our top pitcher on the mound, the right-hander Tobias Glover, mostly known for his accuracy, but also his velocity is nearly the same. His junk is also good as well. He's also known as a rally stopper with an elite cut finger. He's got a 2-0 perfect record on the season with a 3.74 ERA and a 104 whip beat, so he's just the right guy for the job.
He is, and backing him up is going to be Corbin Huerta, the center fielder. He's locked in right now. He's got good power. He's got good ability to connect, better than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 457 with 6 home runs. You got Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, who's also locked in. He's got about average power, but very good ability to connect and less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 359 with 3 home runs. And then Swindle Heath, the left fielder, with good power. Very good ability to connect and better about average speed on the base paths, hitting 437 with 8 home runs.
That's pretty good. We are facing Donk Oh. Okay, they're putting Donk Oh on the mound tonight. He's a left-hander, southpaw, really accurate pitcher, and he's got good velocity and junk too. At least average on both of them. He's known as a metalhead. We'll find out what that means when the game starts. But however, he has an 0-3 record and a 6.86 ERA with a 1.68 whip peep. So he's been underperforming based on those attributes.
Yes, he is. I like this matchup so far. Backing up Donk Oh is going to be the locked-in Razzie Dazzler out there in center field with better than average power, better than average ability to connect, better than average speed. She's hitting 305 with 3 home runs. Immaculo Spectaculo, the relief pitcher, who's locked in right now. He's got good velocity, very good junk, and good accuracy. He's got a 1.49 ERA, a .66 whip. And then Jack Cracker, the left fielder, with good power, a pretty good ability to connect at home plate, but poor speed on the base paths. He's hitting 209 with one home run. He's also got a noodle arm back there.
That's not nice.
Noodle arm.
Why do you guys say it about me? All right, we're going to be getting the lineup for the assistant coach.
That's what his wife told me. Yeah,
looking like this. I do like these away jerseys. They're pretty nice. Kaylee Lancaster's going to be starting things off. He's going to bat first as the DH. So he's going to step into that batter's box to see if he can get things started quick. He's big, hack, and volatile. Swindle Heath is going to bat second. Swindle's going to be in left field. At center field, the locked-in Corbin Huerta. Talk about locked in. He's really in there. They're batting fourth cleanup. Spray Bellamy, who's playing third base, no longer tense, which is a good thing to see from him. Kid Paul's going to be right field, batting fifth. Batting sixth, Marcus Murillo at second base, also locked in. Now for catching, they got Maximiliano LeBlanc, but he's not 100% rested. I think we should bring in Ken Bernal. What do you think?
Fine with me.
All right, Kenny B's coming in, and he's gonna be catching today. He's got a better arm, so that's good. He's got a real good arm actually, and he's competitive. Batting eighth, Noah McLean, shortstop, and finally finished things off at batting ninth, Hector Clements. Hector Clements also still playing first base. John Contreras has been out for a little while. It looks like Hector's kind of getting that lead job, at least recently. Tobias Glover is going to be our man on the mound, and he's well rested. Throws the 4-finger, 2-finger, cut finger, which is an elite cut finger, and mixes it up with the slider. Pete, ready to get this thing starts head, my man?
Yes, sir.
Play ball, sir. Give us that other lineup.
All right. The Jacks are going to have Corman leading off as a designated hitter. Batting second, Downton Upton, the first baseman. Jack Cracker will be batting third and playing left field. Juice Jackson, the shortstop, will be batting fourth. Yamamoto, the third baseman, batting fifth. Batting sixth, Razzie Dazzler, the center fielder. Wilson, the right fielder, will be hitting seventh. Tough Lift, the catcher, batting eighth. And Bruno Adamo, the second baseman, batting ninth. And Donk Oh will be taking the bump here in Peril Point on a beautiful night in Baltimore.
Yeah, it's good to have another night game, Pete.
Yes, sir. The extreme contact specialist against extreme contact specialist. It's Ramblers versus Jacks. So coming up at the top of the first, Kaylee, Lancaster, Swindle, Heath Corbin, Hirta. They're going to get a first look at Donk Oh and his 6.86 ERA as we watch the Jacks take the field here to get this one going. Kaylee Lancaster, the designated hitter, is neutral and fit. He's a big hack and volatile, hitting .312 with a home run, 3 RBIs.
Let's slow things up here a little bit. What's
Metalhead, 25% chance of instantly recovering from a comebacker to the head and no plus fitness penalty.
That's pretty good. First pitch of this game's underway. These fans are really happy to have baseball here in Baltimore. They're glad to pick up the Jacks, too. First one's a ball one. Second one's a strike. The safety's off. This game is going now. Pressure up a little bit. 2 quick strikes in a row. Now he's 1-2 behind the count. Clay Lancaster swings at a bad pitch, pops it up. Catcher Corman. No, Tough Lift, I'm sorry. It's going to make that catch for the first out.
Yes, sir. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Swindle. Heath, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit. Favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's hitting .437 with 8 home runs, 16 RBIs. Nobody on, 1 out. First pitch to Heath is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's a low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Heath. There's a roller to the second baseman. Adama, he'll pick it up, make the throw to Upton at first base for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Corbin.
Corbin is 457, 6 home runs, 14 RBIs. 2 down already, and that's an easy pop-up in the center field. Not a good showing for the Ramblers in this first inning, Pete. Razzie Dazzler makes that grab for the third out.
No, sir. 3 up, 3 down. We're going to head into the bottom of the first. Clutch Corman, Downton Upton, and Jack Cracker going to face Tobias Glover, who's taking them up with a 3.74 ERA. I like the way they've got the field mode in like a camo effect.
Yeah.
Clutch Corman, the designated hitter, bats left. He's a clutch hitter, but he's hitting .195 with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. First pitch from Glover is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Beat abode. I don't know what that is. That one's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Clutch Corman, the Jacks designated hitter. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and now Corman finds himself behind in the count. 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the first.
That's inside.
That one's inside ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now to Clutch Corman. Still plenty of seats. Come on down to the ballpark, fellas. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Clutch Corman. And the first K for Tobias Glover. In steps to Downton Upton, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. Upton is hitting .254 on the season with 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to Upton is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Glover has that elite cut finger fastball. That's outside, ball one. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's popped up, straight up and out of play. And now Upton is behind in the count, 1-2. There's a roller. That's going to get into center field. Yurta will pick it up, make the throw in to McLean at second to hold Upton to a single. So 1 on with 1 out. In steps Jack Cracker, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit, hitting .209 with a home run, 3 RBIs. Upton at first base has about average speed. First pitch to Jack Cracker is in there for a called strike. Strike one. There's a shot, and that's going to get, and that gets past the diving Marcus Murillo and into second, into a right field. So another single. So 2 on with 1 out. Juice Jackson, the shortstop. He's tense but fit. He's an off-speed hitter, hitting .216 with 3 home runs and 8 RBIs. So runners at first and second with only 1 out. First pitch, and that's going to get into the gap between left and center, and Huerta's chasing it down. He's going to throw it in quickly, and the throw home, and it's not going to be in time. 2 runs will score, and Jackson with a double. So 1 on, 2 in, 1 on. Yo-Yo Yamamoto stepping in. He's an ace exterminator, hitting .221 with a home run, 5 RBIs, and the Ramblers in a similar situation, down by 2 in the first inning. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Yo-Yo Yamamoto. Glover now tense. That's in it for a called strike. 2 balls and a strike to Yo-Yo Yamamoto. There's a shot. That's going to get into center field, and Glover, Huerta's going to come up firing, and he's going to relay it home. So runners at the corners now, with 1 out, and in steps Razzie Dazzler. She's locked in and fit. She's a tough out, hitting .305 with 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Glover is a rally stopper, and that means plus 10 velocity, plus 10 jungle, plus 10 accuracy when pitching with 2 runners on. First pitch is fouled off, strike 1. Runners at first and third. That's in there for a called second strike. Dazzler, though, known as a tough out. No balls, 2 strikes. That's lifted, and we're going to, that's a fly ball to the shortstop. No McLean will make the catch for the second out. Hold everybody at their base. So runners at first and third with 2 outs. Batch Wilson stepping in. He's a bad ball hitter, hitting .228 with no home runs, 5 RBIs on the season. Reduced batted ball speed penalty. Okay, that one's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. When making contact with pitches on the corners or outside of the strike zone. That's in there for a called second strike. Glover going right at Batch Wilson, who's in the hole, 0-2. That's in there for called third strike, and down goes Batch Wilson. Never got the bat off his shoulder, but the Jacks do some damage. They go up by 2. So we're going to go into the top of the second. Spray Bellamy, Kid Paul, and Marcus Murillo going to get first look at Donk Oh, who only threw 8 pitches in his half of the first. His ERA is at a 6.53. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is neutral and fit. Favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack. Hitting .282 with 7 home runs, 13 RBIs. First pitch to Spray is on the ground, and the shortstop lays out. Jackson will pick it up, make the throw to first for the first out. 1 out, and in steps Kid Paul.
Wow. We got to turn things around here. Kid Paul, I didn't see his stats real quick. There's a liner, going to be, it's in the right field. I thought the second baseman was going to make that catch down and up and made a jump for it, but didn't make it. He's on first, Pete, with 1 out.
1 on with 1 out. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, is locked in and fit. He's hitting .359 with 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. First pitch to Murillo's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's lifted. That's a fly ball to Juice Jackson. It's short. Kid Paul went back to first. No play. So 2 outs, runner at first base. Ken Bernal stepping in.
All right, Kenny B, you earned this spot in here tonight. You got a runner on with 2 outs, low pressure, and it's an easy pop-up. It's going to end that side. Two innings with no offense.
Yeah, we're making Donk Oh look like a Maculo Spectaculo. We're going to go into the bottom of the second. It's Jacks 2, Ramblers nothing. Tough lift, and Bruno Adamo going to get a first look at Tobias Glover, but then Clutch Corman will come back up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Tobias Glover thrown 22 pitches in 1 inning.
All right, tough lift now. Catcher for the Baltimore Jacks at the plate, 207 average, no home runs, 4 RBIs, low pressure situation. Glover goes right at him with a strike. Oh, on the count. Glover's still looking a little bit tense, but his 28th K would sure turn things around there. The 2-0 Jacks lead here at the bottom of the second. 0-1 count to tough lift. A hard liner, third base, foul ball up into the stands of a weird bounce. And we're now at 0-2. He's got him in a hole. Let's see if he can do something here. Get another K. Oh, he reaches down, fouls that back off the wall. We're still at 0-2. Swinging him a strike 3. All right, he gets his 28th K, Pete. That should help with his mojo. I would think. Bruno Adamo up now, 235 on the season, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Great contact hitter with a lot of speed, not a ton of power. Is also known as a distractor. So that's going to get in Glover's head. But Glover goes right at him, gets a strike low inside. 0-1 count. 1 out, bottom of the second. He's well rested. Going to throw his 28th pitch, though, here. It took him a lot to get out of that first inning. That slider misses up high. We're even out 1 apiece. So he's got to hope to get a couple quick innings here to follow. Reaches out, hits that low and away pitch. Foul ball, first base line. 1-2 the count now. Bruno Adamo, here he comes. Oh, he checks it. That rising fastball does not chase, though. It's a ball, and we are now at 2 apiece. Locked up. Glover's ERA is now at a 4.11. Oh, he checks it that one high and away. It also misses. Now we're at 3-2 full count. And it's that one on the ground. That's right. No, I'm sorry. There's a liner right in the air to spray Bellamy at third base for the grab. Another out. We got 1 more to go, Pete. And it's Clutch Corman's turn now. Clutch Corman, the DH. Fans cheered him on big time. Left-hand batter's box stand up straight. Go bounce in his step. First pitch in there for strike. 0 on the count. Corman's a great contact hitter. Fair power. Second pitch outside. Fouls it off towards the first base dugout. 0-2. Glover's got him in a hole. Looking for K number 29 on pitch number 35. Reaches down, hits it on the ground. And Bellamy is going to pick that up. 1 pump throw over to first, and we clear out the side peak. That's good defense there.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the top of the third. Ramblers, no runs on 1 hit. The Jacks, 2 runs on 4 hits. No McLean, and Hector Clements going to get a first look at Donk Oh. Kaylee Lancaster 0 for 1. Donk Oh at 13 pitches, giving up 1 hit. His ERA is at 6.23. I'm getting, yeah. No McLean, the shortstop. Favors the low pitch, yeah, 448, 6 home runs, 20 RBIs. I don't know what's happening.
Right in for a strike.
It's in there for a strike. I think you're hitting. There you go. A ground ball to the third baseman. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to Downton Upton at first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Hector Clements.
Yeah, that was weird. I had to kind of get in there really quick. Hector Clements, 381, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs, 1 out already. Right to him, foul ball, third baseline souvenir. Oh, spits it out, winds up, throws the second pitch. This is inside ball, 1 good patience, good eye, 1 piece. Oh, high inside, swing and a miss a little early. 1-2 behind the count. Low and away, he does not chase. Good patience there, Hector Clements. Evened up at 2 apiece. Reaches out, fouls it towards the third base dugout. Still 2 apiece. Third base dugout. Still 2 apiece. Making him throw a bunch. He's going to foul this one third base. Or is he going to foul this next one? Third base. He's fouling them all up like crazy. He's swinging at everything, too. High and away. It's 2-0. That went up high. Oh, ball 3, full count. Let's see if he walks him. Oh, he swings at it when it gets out. He finally gets the K after all those pitches.
Yep. So Kaylee Lancaster, the designated hitter, comes up. He's 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the third. First pitch to Kaylee's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Big hack in effect right now. 2-0 count. That one's high, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to Kaylee Lancaster. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Donk Oh up to 30, make it 31 pitches. There it is. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's a shot, and a diving shortstop will not be able to corral it. So a single for Kaylee Lancaster, the leadoff hitter. 1 on with 2 outs. In comes Swindle Heath.
All right, that's a good one. After all those pitches he got on. All right, Swindle Heath The big hack up the plate. Ooh, late swing.
Dang,
0-1 the
I
count.
can't
Strike
do
one.
those power swings.
At first base. Second one right in for strike 0-2. He's trying to close out with a strikeout to get the side. Early swing fouled off the net. Still 0-2. Top of the third. 2-0 Jacks. Oh, there's a grounder first base line, but it's foul. Boy, 2-run homer tie this thing up, Pete. Still 0-2. Well, misses inside. Wood. The breaking pitch almost came back. 1-2. Foul ball first base line. Get a new ball. Still 1-2. High and inside. He swings at a bad pitch and strikes out.
Dang, damn it. But we got the pitch count up. He's up to like 30 now. We're going into the bottom of the third. It's still Jacks 2, Ramblers nothing. Downton Upton 1-for-1. Jack Cracker 1-for-1. Juice Jackson 1-for-1 with a double. Tobias Glover at 35 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits. His ERA is at a 4.04. Downton Upton, the first baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 1-for-1 with a single. Downton Upton, the Jacks' first baseman, he's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. First pitch, and it's a roller, and he doesn't have the speed to chase that down. That should have been caught. It was a line drive to between the shortstop and third baseman for a single. So 1 on with no outs. Jack Cracker, the left fielder, is 1-for-1 with a single. 1 on with no outs. Jack Cracker in the batter's box. Glover throwing his 37th pitch. That's in it for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. That was high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in it for a called second strike. And now Cracker is behind in the count 1-2. Ramblers trailing the Jacks by 2. There's a shot that's going to get through into center field. And another single, a replay of what happened, it looks like in the first inning. So runners now at first and second with 1 out. Juice Jackson, the shortstop, steps in. He's 1-for-1 with a double and 2 RBIs. I'm sorry, there's no outs. Runners at first and second with no outs. Juice Jackson in the batter's box takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. Tobias Glover, the rally stopper. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. There's and that's and who's okay. And Tobias Glover looks like he got a comebacker to the face. I think he's going to be done for the day. And now the bases are loaded with no outs, and in steps Yo-Yo Yamamoto.
Yeah.
Tobias Glover has a body contusion.
Probably better
he's
than
tense
he's
and
leaving.
weak, and he needs to. He's going to be taken out. Although it's going to. Tense and weak. So here in the bottom of the third,
nobody's rested.
No, we've been using everybody. Again, that's why we need a better rotation. Tobias Glover's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Leland Bull, the B- ranked starting pitcher, relief pitcher. Bull with good velocity, less than average junk, and poor accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 5.52 ERA, a 1.43 WHIP, 23 Ks on the season. He's got an elite 4-finger fastball. He's also got a cut finger fastball and a curveball. So now pitching Leland Bull. He'll be facing off against Yo-Yo Yamamoto. First pitch to Yamamoto's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Come on.
That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to the third baseman Yamamoto. That one's ripped into the stands. Foul on the third base side. 2 balls and a strike now to Yamamoto. That one's fouled off as well. That evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. There's a shot, and oh my God, he is so slow. He's killing us. Another roller that gets past Noel McLean into center field for a clean single. Another run scores, making it 3-0. Bases are still loaded with no outs. Razzie Dazzler stepping in. She's 0 for 1 today. Yeah, he is so slow. He just cannot cover that position. He is a fan favorite in Dallas, but boy, he kills us defensively. First pitch to Dazzler's inside, ball 1.
Come on.
Allen's high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Razzie Dazzler, the Jacks center fielder.
Really?
That's inside, ball 3. 3 straight balls to Dazzler. Allen's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. And there's a shot into
grand slam.
And it's a grand slam just over the leaping Kid Paul. traveled 362 feet. It's her 4th home run, 12th RBI of the season. And this is starting to look bad. Batch Wilson stepping in, the right fielder. He's a bad ball hitter, 0 for 1 today, and it looks like I think it's 8-0 at this, 7-0. I'm sorry, 7-0 at this point. Leland Bull is rattled but fit.
Can't get anything past him.
First pitch to Batch Wilson is in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
First, it was hard to get the reticle dialed in, and then they're just cranking them.
That's in there for called second strike. Well, Bull's accuracy is just in the tank right now. He's just rattled. There's a roller, and that's going to get passed into left field. Past the diving Spray Bellamy. Just kind of walked the line into left field for a clean single. So 1 out with no outs. Tough lift. The catcher coming in. He's 0 for 1 today. Let's go about average speed over at first base.
How many? He can't get out of this inning. Look at that.
He's going to get that one, but he can't get the double play, but he'll get the runner at first. So a ground ball to Noah McLean, who was able to dive, pick it up, make the throw to first for the out. So 1 out. Bruno Adamo stepping in. 1 out and 1 on in the bottom of the 3rd. Adamo, I didn't see what he did today. First pitch to Adamo is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
I can't get this reticle then.
That one's a low ball, too. Well, that's because he's rattled and his accuracy is
all over the place.
There's a roller
right
and Spray
Look
Bellamy.
at them putting these, they're just threading the needle every time.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's just past Spray Bellamy. A roller into left field, another single. So runners now at first and third with 1 out. Clutch Corman stepping in. He's 0 for 2 today. He's a distractor. The runner at first is a distractor. First pitch to Corman is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Bull had that one moving at 100 miles per hour. Throw to first, and the runner is back. Runners at the corners with 1 out and 1 out. 1 out. A swing and a miss, strike 2. Now Corman now is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Throw over to first, and the runner is back. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Clutch Corman, the designated hitter, takes that pitch low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Leland Bull throwing his 21st pitch. And he's only been in 1 inning.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Clutch Corman. So we've got 2 outs, and Downton Upton, he's dancing. First baseman is locked in and fit. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Runners at first and third with 2 outs. Down Upton into that first pitch is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Upton with good connection versus right-handed pitching. There's a shot, but that's foul along the right field line. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Throw to first, and the runner is back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Leland Bull delivers. There's a shot that's going to get over the leaping Marcus Murillo all the way back to the wall. Kid Paul's going to pick it up and make the throw in, and Marcus Murillo will relay it home, and not in time, and the score is now 9-0. Jacks in the 3rd inning. Jack Cracker, the left fielder, steps in. He's locked in and fit, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. These things tend to happen when you raise your. That's going to get in there. Yep.
We raised it by 1. We just raised it by 1.
But we're up to 58, which means we're getting close to 60. So another single. Juice Jackson, the shortstop, he's neutral and fit. 2 for 2, a double, a single, and 2 RBIs. Runners now at first and second with 2 outs. And Juice Jackson in the box. There's a shot. And Marcus Murillo is going to pick it up and make the throw to first and end the inning. And we're going to head into the top of the 4th after giving up 7 in the bottom of the 3rd, Tommy. The score is Jacks 9, Ramblers nothing. Corbin Huerta 0 for 1, Spray Bellamy 0 for 1, Kid Paul 1 for 1, Donk Oh at 39 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits. Corbin Huerta, the center fielder, is locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 today.
I didn't expect to get crushed like this.
Me neither. First pitch is fouled off into the backstop. Strike 1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Huerta. That catches the inside corner for a called second strike. 1 and 2. That's in there for a called 3rd strike, and down goes Corbin Huerta. Donk Oh getting fired up. Spray Bellamy, the 3rd baseman, steps into the batter's box.
Wow. I thought that was a ball. Spray Bellamy, 278, 7 home runs. I didn't see what else, but we were just getting crushed. Right at him with the strike. He's going to throw another with strikes, too, because he's going to get rid of his quick order. Oh, there's a ball. I stand corrected. 1 apiece now. Oh, that's also a ball, though. 2-1 the count now. Spray Bellamy. Checks on that one's in there for a strike. Now we're even at 2 apiece. Early swing foul ball, third base line. Still 2 apiece. Tops of 4th. There's one on the ground. A diving Juice Jackson to his right. Throws to his left. It doesn't get him in time. Way to go there, Spray.
Yep. 1 on, 1 out. Kid Paul, the right fielder, steps in. He's locked in and fit. Runner at first base has some first pitch to Kid Paul's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Ellen bounced on the ground. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Get out
That's
of
a
here.
shot. That's gonna get out of here. It's off the wall. It's off the wall. Go, go, go.
All right.
They held up. It kind of looked like there might have been a play at the wall, so everybody kind of held for a moment. And runners at the corners now with 1 out.
Marcus Murillo, great contact hitter, rose the corners, just 1 out. We might make this a 9-1 game. First one's in for strike, 0 on the count. Murillo. Although a double play cleans things out. 2 quick strikes, he's going to try and K him on 3. Oh, that just missed the inside corner breaker. 1-2 now. Murillo. Early swing, but it was a home run ball. Foul ball, first base line. Souvenir. There's one on the ground past the mound
That's a
into
single.
center field. That's going to be a single, and the Ramblers are on the board. All right, here we started, Pete.
All right, well, here we come. We're coming roaring back now. Runners to first and second with 1 out. Ken Bernal, the catcher, steps in. He's 0 for 1 today, but he's durable. So runners at first and second with only 1 out. Come on, Kenny, let's get it going here. First pitch over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's high ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ken Bernal, the catcher. That one's fouled off. Now Bernal behind in the count. 1-2. That one's popped up into shallow center field. The center fielder is there calling for it. And Razzie Dazzler will make the catch for the second out. So 2 outs, runners in first and second. In steps Noah McLean, the shortstop.
No McLean, the no glitch, no McLean this time. 0 for 1 on the night. Huge crowd on hand here. To watch us just get pummeled into the dirt. That one's in the high and inside, strike 1, 0 on the count. No McLean. That one's in there for strike 2, 0-2. 1 more to go. Where is it? First and second. There it is, the 3-pitch strikeout.
Yep. Well, we got 1. So we're going into the bottom of the 4th. It's Jack's 9, Ramblers 1, Yo-Yo Yamamoto 2 for 2, Razzie Dazzler 1 for 2 with a home run, Batch Wilson 1 for 2 with a strikeout, Leland Bull at 26 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 6 hits. His ERA is up to a 7.47. Yo-Yo Yamamoto. Oh.
What? 2 for 2. 2
Yo-Yo
singles?
Yamamoto.
Yeah, RBI. And there you go. Here we are, going to get started here at the bottom of the 4th. Leland Bull comes right in with the ball. Look out. Leland Bull still rattled. No accuracy, no junk on the last one. 2 quick balls. And Leland Bull having the worst game of his career. There he gets a strike, check swing, and now the safety's off for Yo-Yo Yamamoto. So a lot of vowels in the name there. He's an ace exterminator, but I don't think he's dealing with an ace right now. There's a pop fly, first baseline Souvenir. 2 apiece now. 2-2. The Jacks have an 8-run lead. That one in the dirt. Good trap, Ken Bernal. We got a full count now, 3-2. Goes 32nd pitch. And there's familiar. Corbin Huerta slides in for the grab and robs him. Way to go, Corbin.
Yes, sir.
All right, Razzie Dazzler. 1 for 2 with a home run. RBI. Outfield's going to fade deep. Got 1 down. That was big. It kind of took the wind out of their sails, hopefully. Dazzler checks on that breaker, gets it back in there for strike on 1 the count. Safety off now. Second pitch low and in, swinging a miss, strike 2. He got that one past her. She's a tough out. Get him unrattled if she chases. She does not chase. And we are at 1-2 now. It's 36 pitch by Leland Bull, who's also starting to get a little tired. There's one on the ground. No McLean's going to pick it up on his way to first, throw it over. 2 up, 2 down, Pete. This is a good day. He's no longer rattled. Number 13, Batch Wilson. 1 for 2 is a single, bad ball hitter. I may have to sneeze here. Leland Bull's just tense now, but he's working his way back. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th, 9-1 Jacks. There's a hard one into the right field. Kid Paul's going to throw it in, but not quite in time. Almost got him, though, Pete.
Yeah, that was close.
All right. Tough lift now. 0 for 2 on the day. Hopefully we can get him going 0 for 3. He's a good power hitter. The outfield's going to go deep. Just in case. Never know. 2 outs. 1 more to go. Average speed runner at first base. Bull looks at him, then throws. Check swing. Strike 1. 1 the count. Safety off now to the catcher for the Baltimore Jacks, who are beating us up. 8 runs now. Anticipates that mid-count fastball up and away to misses ball 1. That locks things up at 1 apiece. Breaker in there. No, McLean jumps, but a little too soon. Swindle Heath's going to throw that into second, and the runner goes around to third. Now you got runners in the corners, people 1 out, and in comes Bruno Adamo, who's 1 for 2 on the day. He's got runners in the corners, like we said, 2 outs. We just need 1 more left. Now Leland Bull's rattled again. This is that first one, 1 on the count. We just got to get him out of the 4th inning at least before we bring in a reliever, and then go to the closer maybe. Swings in that breaker outside. Good pitch. Give it now 1 apiece to the second baseman for the Baltimore Jacks. We got to keep this runner off the board, though. There's one in the air to McLean for the 3rd out.
Yep. So we're going to head into the top of the 5th. It's Jacks 9, Ramblers 1. Hector Clements 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Kaylee Lancaster 1 for 2, and Swindle Heath 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Donk Oh at 64 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. His ERA to come down to a 6.08. Clements, the first baseman, neutral and 50. He's got magic hands. He's 0 for 1 today. Come on, Hector. Let's get her going here. They had a big inning. Let's have ours. The first pitch to Clements is high. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's fouled straight back over the backstop. Strike 1. 1-1 now. That one's fouled back as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hector Clements.
Oh, come on.
That catches the corner for a called 3rd strike, and down goes Clements. Donk Oh looking like he's on top of the world today. Kaylee Lancaster steps in.
Yeah, and he had to swing at everything because they were all strikes, and he finally doesn't string it. It's a strike, and it just there he goes. There's another strike. He's just going to put us out. He's going to go a whole game and just wipe us all off the board. There's a swinging bunt back to mound. Donk Oh picks it up, those the first 2 up, 2 down real quick.
Why do you, Swindle Heath, the left fielder, does it neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2. Favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. Nobody on, 2 outs, top of the 5th in a runaway game. First pitch to Swindle Heath's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Heath. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Swindle Heath now behind in the count 1-2. There's a fly ball into right field. That'll be caught by Batch Wilson for the 3rd out. We're going to head into the bottom of the 5th. Jacks 9, Ramblers 1. Clutch Corman 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Downton Upton 3 for 3. Jack Cracker 3 for 3. Leland Bull at 43 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 8 hits. His ERA's jumped to a 7.02. Clutch Corman, the designated hitter, is 0 for 3 today, known as a clutch hitter.
All right, Clutchy. Oh, do we? Yeah, I think we gotta pull him.
We gotta. I don't know what else we can do. Yeah, he's just gonna be throwing beach balls up there. Leland Bull going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Dana Yuppers, the C- ranked relief pitcher. She's neutral and fit with a 7.59 ERA, a 2.06 whip, 6 strikeouts. She's got easy jumps, and she gets crossed up. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. So Dana Yuppers now taking over in the bottom of the 5th. This is going to be a long inning where Rambler pitchers are going to get jacked up. First pitch to Clutch Corman's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for a called 2nd strike, and very quickly Clutch Corman's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. He's already got 2 Ks today. Allen's high, ball 1. A 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, these kinds of games, you hate to see them. Just when you thought the pitching staff might be starting to put things together, they have a game like this where they're just going to get raked over the coals. Downton Upton, the first baseman, locked in and fit. He's 3 for 3 with 3 singles and 2 RBIs.
Wow.
Runner at first with no outs. Dana Yuppers gets easy jumps. First pitch to Downton Upton is a ball. Oops, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. Easy jumps. Now is low, ball 1 as well, while pitching opposing baseman has gained increased running speed. Okay.
Right down
There's
the
a
middle.
shot that's going to get into center field, and Corbin Hirsch is going to pick it up and throw it in. They're going to throw the ball around the infield for a while. Runners at first and second with one out. Jack Cracker, the left fielder, stepping in. He's locked in and fit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
No outs. It can't get past these guys.
Runners at first and second with no outs. There's a shot into straightaway center field. That's a home run. Wow. That is deep. That is a deep home run. That one traveled, Tommy. 483 feet. It's Jack Cracker's second home run and 6th RBI of the season. And the Jacks are up 12-1 at this point. Juice Jackson, the shortstop, 2 for 3 with a double, a single, 2 RBIs.
I didn't think we could lose
Danny Yuppers is tense.
more against that we did against the New York wide loads, Pete. This is
First pitch to Juice Jackson's in there for a called strike. Strike one. Still nobody out in the bottom of the 5th. There's a shot. That's going to be in the gap between left and center. And it's going to the wall. Corbin Hirta's going to pick it up and make the throw in. And we'll relay it to third base. Spray Bellamy will keep the run at Juice Jackson at second base. So a runner at second with no outs. Yo-Yo Yamamoto, the third baseman, steps in. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI.
what are the odds that they make all these hits? Never to somebody. Always into the gaps.
I don't know.
It's
First
almost
pitch
impossible.
is in there for a called strike. Strike one. That one's fouled off. Strike two. Yamamoto now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's popped up. Who are they giving me? Are they giving me somebody? Give me somebody. Yeah, they gave me the second baseman. They gave me Murillo. Does that make any sense? All right, well, it's caught for the out. So 1 out. Razzie Dazzler steps in. She's 1 for 3 with a home run and 4 RBIs. Runner at second base with 1 out. That didn't. Why didn't they give him? Oh, okay, never mind. Can't cry about it. Okay, no crying in baseball. First pitch is fouled off. Strike one. That one's high ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at second base, bottom of the 5th. That one's fouled off, out of play. And now Razzie Dazzler, who's known as a tough out, is behind the count 1 and 2. She pops that one up into shallow right field. And Hector Clemens will make the catch with his back to the field. 2 outs now, runner at second. In steps Batch Wilson, the right fielder. He's neutral and fit. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Jacks with an 11-run lead, bottom of the 5th.
Crazy.
There's a shot that's going to get into the stands along the third base side, so that'll be strike one. That one's fouled off. Very quickly, Batch Wilson in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a roller, and Murillo's going to dive for it, pick it up, and make the quick throw to Hector Clemens for the 3rd out. And we're going to head into the top of the 6th. It's Ramblers 1 run on 5 hits. The Jacks 12 runs on 19 hits. Corbin Hirta 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Spray Bellamy 1 for 2, and Kid Paul 2 for 2. Donk Oh at 74 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 5.84. Corbin Hirta, the center fielder, is locked in and fit. He's 0 for 2 today.
All right, Corbin. Just need 11 more runs to get this back in. There's one in the right.
Drop,
It's going to be
drop,
caught in
no.
center field. Bessie doesn't run over. It hangs in the air like a balloon.
Yeah, I know. Spray Bellamy 1 for 2 with a single. Nobody on, 1 out in the top of the 6th. We have 3 more innings of this, folks. First pitch is inside. Strike 1. That one's high and inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. There's a shot. That's going to get out of here. That's got to go. All the way back to the wall and caught by Razzie Dazzler in the deepest section of the park. 2 outs. Kid Paul, the right fielder, stepping in. He's locked in and fit.
Yes, he is. 3rd out, right up to the plate now. Oh, it's a hard line. Foul ball, third base line. 0-1 the count. Good ball. There's some swing to strike 2. And this Donk Oh is going to go the whole game. Oh, misses just outside there. 82nd pitch by O. Early swing strikeout. Another K. But how many does he have tonight?
I don't know. Going into the bottom of the 6th, it's Jacks 12, Ramblers 1. Tough lift, 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Bruno Adamo 1 for 3. Clutch Corman 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Danny Yuppers at 20 pitches, giving up 4 hits. Her ERA is at a 9.26. Just came in, it was at 7.
Tough lift, 1 for 3 with a single. The power hitter. Looking to where he's going to put his home run. Danny Yuppers, number 25. Looking tense. That was their first pitch. Curveball fouled back here by a Souvenir. 0-1 the count. 12-0 Baltimore. We won that first one, and they're trying to get back at us. Clemens is going to pick that up. Make it. Are you kidding? Did you see that?
I did.
And he tosses it to Danny Uppers, who drops it. Lets him get on first base. He'll run at first base. You got a great contact there, bad power. Plate, no outs. Get that double play ball. But he's not going to get a double play ball. He's going to hit it into a gap, Pete. It's a foul ball, third baseline. Souvenir, 0-1 the count. Fooled on that one, outside corner 0-2. This is where they hit it, so let's get ready for it. Comes. Danny Uppers throws. This is high inside, ball 1-1 to the count. Low pressure situation. They don't need anything. There it is. Oh, a jumping grab. No, McClain throws to first, but not in time. That's the first time I've seen him jump and make a catch, Pete.
Me too. I was surprised. I thought for sure it was going over.
Yeah, he tried. He tried to let it go, but it hit his glove and stuck. 1 out. We need that double play. That would get rid of the tension. She goes over to first, runner back in the dirt. Very slow runner. But hey, you never know. You might be able to pick him off there. There's a pitch. It's a hard one to deep center field. Corbin Huerta going back to the wall, and it's another home run. Oh, man. 2-run home run. That one went 428 feet. It's Corbin's third home run and 6th RBI of the season, and it's 14-1. Baltimore Jacks. They're going to even the series. Here comes a 4-for-4 downtown Upton. 4 singles, 2 RBIs. And Yuppers is probably going to throw a ball at him and hit him, and she's going to be rattled. She's already rattled. We're going for a third pitcher in the 6th inning. But we have no one to throw in the next game.
Now pitching, Donnie Bauer.
It's Donnie Bauer's turn. Pick officer. Got an 8.44 ERA, which will probably be double digits at the end of this game. 197 whip, 12 Ks. 4-finger slider, the changeup. I'm starting to regret upping our difficulty. First pitch by Bowers. Oh, it's a home run pitch, but a foul ball third base line. Souvenir. 0-1. The count to downtown Upton. Our old buddy. Hard foul first baseline. Souvenir. He's going to try and even those things out. Downtown's locked in. Donnie Bauer's not afraid, though. He's been here before. Swinging with a strike 3. He starts off with a K, so at least Bowers shows he's serious. Jack Cracker, 4-for-4. Home run, 3 singles. Locked in. Outfield going deep. Jack Cracker's like, I want a home run. Everyone else has one. There it is. Oh, upper deck. Wow. Jack Cracker. That's, well, at least it's a 1-run bomb, right? Yeah, fireworks going off. And it's his 3rd home run, his 7th RBI of the season, 15-1. Wow. I wish the power would go out. Juice Jackson, 3-for-4, 2 doubles, a single, 2 RBIs. Oh, they're tiring everybody out and making him feel as awful. He's tense. They break the pitch in for strike. 0-1 the count. Safety off now. Oh, a foul ball, first base line. Souvenir 0-2, but we can never get this 3rd one past him. 7th pitch. Swinging with strike 3. There you go. He's upset, and we finally get another chance to bat again.
Yep, we're going into the top of the 7th. Jacks 15, Ramblers 1. Marcus Murillo 1-for-2. Kim Bernal 0-for-2, and No McLean 0-for-2 with a strikeout. Donk Oh at 82 pitches with 6 strikeouts and 5 hits. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, locked in and fit 1-for-2 with a single and an RBI.
Right in there, of course.
First pitch to Murillo's in there for a called strike, strike 1. Allen's high ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Marcus Murillo. Allen's low ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a single in the center field, so Marcus Murillo gets on with a fly ball single to center. 1 on, no outs. Ken Bernal stepping in.
Kenny Bernal 0-for-2. Hoping to go 1-for-3 at least. Come on, Ken. Hey, Donk Oh's going to leave. Or at least he did something right. He's going to come out there. Oh, of course, they're going to bring it Immaculate Spectacular. Why would they even need to do that? They got a 14-run lead. Look, give the guy that night off. He is one of the best players in the game. He's the 3rd best player in the game. A+ rank reliever. Locked in. Fit. 149 season. Known mostly for his junk, but he's got better than average velocity in junk. 0.66 with 32 Ks. He's crossed up. There's a four-finger mix up the slider and a changeup, and he's just gonna bury Ken Bernal. This doesn't even be funny. Well, maybe a little. First pitch, Bernal swing of a strike one. He pulled something off it, didn't he? Breaking pitch misses ball low. Good patience there, Kenny. Even now, one apiece. Early swing foul ball, third base line. Souvenir one, not a souvenir. 1-2 now. Breaker makes it back in as a pop up. Bernal got it in the center field. That's going to be caught by Razzly Dazzler for that third out. Or second out. I'm first out. I'm sorry. I'm way off.
Dag nabbit. 1 out with 1 out. In steps No McLean, the shortstop. 0 for 2 today. Favors the low pitch. Low pitch. We want a pitcher, not a belly itcher.
Really?
It's in there for a called strike. Strike one. There's a shot. That's going to get into right field. A fly ball, a single into right field. So runners now at first and second with 1 out. And in steps Hector Clements.
Hector, 0 for 2 on the day. Good power hitter. Home run to give us 3, make it 15-4 at least. First pitch in there for strike, the safety off. First baseman for the Ramblers reaches out, hits that into the gap, and the third base at left field, and now you got runners. The bases loaded, Pete, with just 1 out.
Yes, sir. Let's keep this going here. Kaylee Lancaster, the designated hitter. He's a big hack and volatile. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Big hack. He can do something here. Can make some noise. Bases loaded for the first time. Oh, that one's ripped foul. Took a little off of that, and Lancaster got around on it. There's a fly ball. That's going to go foul, though, along the left field line. So no balls, 2 strikes to Kaylee Lancaster. Allen's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. There's a roller to the third baseman. Is going to pick it up over to second and over to first for the double play, and we're out of the inning. We're at the bottom of the 7th. Jacks 15, Ramblers 1. Yo-Yo Yamamoto 2 for 4. Razzie Dazzler 1 for 4 with a home run. Batch Wilson 2 for 4 with a strikeout. Donnie Bowers threw 7 pitches, racked up 2 strikeouts, gave up 1 hit. Yo-Yo Yamamoto, the third baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. He's known as an ace exterminator. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. First pitch is on the ground. Marcus Murillo is going to pick that up and make the throw to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Razzie Dazzler, the center fielder. She's 1 for 4 with a home run and 4 RBIs tonight. Hit the big grand slam that really broke the game open. First pitch is over the outside corner for called strike. Strike 1. Danny Bowers throwing his 10th pitch. There's a shot, and that's going to get to Noah McLean, a 1 hopper. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first base for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Batch Wilson. Batch Wilson, the right fielder's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. He's a bad ball hitter. Bad ball hitter.
Bad ball.
2 outs, nobody on.
What you gonna do?
Bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Batch Wilson's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for a called second strike, and very quickly Wilson is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Bowers delivers. There's a roller.
Yeah.
And it's caught by a diving Hector Clements for the third out. We're going to go into the top of the 8th. It's Jacks 15, Ramblers 1. Swindle Heath 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Corbin Hirta 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Spray Bellamy 1 for 3. Immaculate Spectacular threw 12 pitches. Gave up 2 hits. His ERA is at a 1.45. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 3 today. Yeah, I think we had our best opportunity to get the Spectacular in the last inning.
Yeah. First pitch right in for strike. 0 with the count. 50 off now for Swindle Heath, who's not afraid. Hits that one on the ground to Jackson at short. Picks it up, throws over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
In steps Corbin Hirta, the center fielder. He's locked in and fit. 0 for 3 today.
Corbin.
Nobody on, 1 out. Top of the 8th. First pitch, going a little early. Pulled that one foul. Strike 1.
That's inside.
That one's high. Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a roller. Oh, and it's knocked down by the third baseman, but there'll be no play at first. So Corbin Hirta with a infield single. So 1 on with 1 out. In steps Spray Bellamy.
All right, Spray Man. He did 1 for 3. He's got 1. He got a faster than average runner at first base. The catcher's got a good arm. They always do. Every freaking catcher we pass. Bring pitch over strike. 1 down. Safety off to Spray, third baseman. Breaking pitch doesn't chase inside. That takes good patience. Not swing at that one. We're even now 1 apiece. That one's high. Also good patience. 2-1 the count now. Getting the pitch count up. 21st pitch by Spectacular. Fouled off the net. Good cut at it. Locked up 2 apiece. That's the easy pop up into right field. That's going to be caught by Razzly Dazzler. 2 down. 1 more to go.
Kid Paul, the right fielder, stepping in. He's neutral and hit 2 for 3 with 2 singles, 1 on with 2 outs.
Oh yeah, throws in the outfield. Dazzler throws to third, and he gets it. He makes it all the way to third. Good heads up base running, Pete.
2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at third base. That one's low, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike now. Spectacular showing some. Oh, that one's popped up.
Of course.
Foul territory. Go, go, go. Get out. Get out. Nope. Third out. We're going to head into the bottom of the 8th. It's still Jacks 15, Ramblers 1. Tough lift, 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Bruno Adamo, 1 for 4. And Clutch Corman, 2 for 5 with a home run, 2 strikeouts. Bowers at 13 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 1 hit. His ERA is at a 7.3. Tough lift. The catcher is tense but well, 1 for 4 with a single.
All right. Come on, Donnie. 2 more
I was
innings
on a roll.
to go. 15-1 Jacks. First pitch misses inside, ball 1, 1-0 count. Love to get Bowers to throw the rest of this game. 2 quick balls. We'll throw a 16th pitch here. 3 quick balls to Tough Lift, who's also tense. So Tough Lift is tense. Donnie Bowers is not. He hasn't thrown a strike yet. And he walks him on 4 pitches. Wow, Tough Lift. Bruno Adamo, he's 1 for 4 with a single. He got a slow runner at first base. I don't need to worry about him stealing. There's the strike. Comes in there for strike hole and kind of safety off. Second baseman for the Baltimore Jacks. He won't hit into a double play though. They always seem to hit into the gaps in the outfield. There's 1 apiece. Hector Clemens steps on the bag and then throws. Come on, be ready for that play, Hector. You got to go to second. I thought he was going to miss it, so I was kind of surprised when he picked it up. But you got to be ready for it. 2 for 5. Now I got the runner at second base with 1 out. Doggone, man. He's got to go to second and then back to first, but he gets the runner at first. First pitch in there for strike. 0-1 the count. This has not been our night. I say our, I'm kind of pointing the finger at myself. That one outside corner. Ball 1 apiece now. Pop fly, and it's out of play, of course, where we can't get it. Not a problem. 1 and 2 checks on that one, ball 2. Oh man, he's gonna get one, Pete. Oh, that ball misses low and inside. We're 3 and 2, full count. 26 pitch, hard one in the left center field. It's gonna be foul, and Swindle Heath is just way too slow to get there. Foul ball, first base line. There's one to Swindle Heath. He should be able to get that one. And the runners are gonna make it to the corners. Still just that 1 out. We need that double play, man. We need it. But they always hit it through the gaps. I've never seen a team so successful at hitting it to all the open gaps. I don't know if they've hit it to anyone yet. Donnie Bowers gassed. They're going to bring in Bo Reliable now. He's locked in. Mostly known for his velocity, good accuracy, fair junk. Actually, good junk. 4-finger curveball and changeup. Bo Reliable has 2 innings to throw to get out of this horrible mess. Ugh. Runners at the corners, 1 out. And there's going to be another run. Corbin Huerta picks it up, 16-1. And now Bo Reliable is taking his turn, getting shelled by this third place team who's got a losing record. Now going to have one of the biggest one-sided wins in the game. Rushes him back. 1-0 the count. Fouls up with a strike. Even now 1 apiece. Still need 2 outs. Oh, I thought I was going to hit him in the face. That one goes to Corbin Huerta, who's going to throw home. And I got the bases loaded. Still 1 out. And Juice Jackson, 3 for 5, 2 doubles, a single, 2 RBIs. Oh boy. Not good. Outfield going deep. because he's probably going to get a first pitch in for strike and win the count. Come on, double play. Come on, double play. Second pitch, foul ball, first base line, Souvenir. 0-2. You'd think you'd be able to get a strikeout here. Swing and a strike 3. Oh my gosh. I did not expect that.
Third baseman, number 70, Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo Yamamoto, 2 for 5 with 2 singles and RBI. Base is loaded. Great contact hitter. We got to get this out. First pitch ready for a strike, safety off now. The third baseman, Baltimore's tense. Swinging with strike 2. He's got him in a hole. Reliable would like to get another K on his 10th pitch. Oh, somehow he gets a hold of that. Fouls it off. Still 0-2. Oh, looking for that 30 pitch K. Misses. 31st K. 1-2 the count now to Yo-Yo Yamamoto. Gets the right signal from Bernal. Waiting for it. Gets it. Throws it. That's on the ground to Bellamy. He's going to pick it up. Make the easy throw over to first to close out the side.
Yep, we're going to head into the top of the ninth. It's Jack 16, Ramblers 1, Marcus Murillo 2 for 3, Ken Bernal 0 for 3, Noah McLean 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Immaculate Spectacular 27 pitches, giving up 3 hits. His ERA is a 1.41. Ramblers need 15 to tie, 16 to win, take the lead. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman. Spectacular is going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Chico Lapata, the closing pitcher. Lapata with good velocity, really good junk, and about average accuracy. He's walk prone with easy jumps. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curved fastball, and a slider. He's got a 10.12 ERA, a 2.06 whip, and 5 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit.
All right, his first pitch here in the top of the ninth. Sidearm slinger misses outside. Ball 1 to the count. Murillo takes the strike inside. Now the safety's off, even a 1 apiece. That one misses low. We're at 2-1. He's like a pitching machine. One after another after another. Breaking pitch misses outside. Ball 3-1. Hitter's pitch. Fifth pitch coming in. On the ground. Past the shortstop into left field. And he's going to get on. Way to go, Marcus Murillo.
Yes, sir. So 1 out with no outs. In steps Ken Bernal, the catcher. He's 0 for 3. Try the other catcher. Anybody who's 0 for the day, sub them out. Yeah, it's
well, we don't even need the catcher. We could
the last inning.
We could sub him with anybody.
No, we don't. Yeah, exactly. With this point in the game, right? I mean, but anybody who's 0 for the day, don't let him hit.
Actually, we're gonna go.
We got nothing to lose at this point. Ken Bernal is going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Fernando Beefy, the pitcher. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 1.0 average, batting average. So with 1 on and nobody out. First pitch to Beefy is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. There's a shot. Is that going to go? It's going to come up
a
little
Beefy.
Short. And Beefy gave it a good ride, but it came up just short onto the warning track. So 1 out, 1 on. In steps Noah McLean.
All right, no. 1 for 3 the single. Likes pitch down low. We already say that. You got runners at first. We got to sub out the runner at first for. Well, I guess it's not going to matter. We're not going to get.
I'm subbing out Noah McLean. He's only got 1 hit today.
Oh yeah. Sit down.
He's not doing the job, man. Yeah, he's not doing the job, man.
I don't know who could fill him at shortstop though. Oh, we don't need to. We're not gonna.
All right. I mean, we're losing by 15 runs.
Yeah.
If we go on that much of a run, then I guess we'll have to deal with it. But
yeah, that'd be a good problem to have.
Yeah.
All right, Maxi LeBlanc coming in. He's got the good low pitch he likes. We were going to give him the night off, but we're bringing him in anyway. He's got 407 average, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. And filling in here, he's got a runner at first base. At least make it 16-3. Swings and misses at that beautiful breaker outside, 0 on the count. Like a pitch low, ball 1, good patience, good eye. 1 apiece now. 1 out, top of the ninth. Grounder,
double play.
Jackson
That's the end of the game.
Play to close out the game. There it is.
Yeah, not a good game.
Oh, that's an understatement. That's a horrible game. I was so forward to looking to playing here. They're really having a tough game against these guys. And when we got that game where we lost against the wide loads, I thought, well, okay, that's like an oddball one. We lost even worse.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing, and at the time, I even called that was the worst game we ever played while playing Super Mega.
Yeah.
That was the worst game we've ever had. This tops it. This gets even worse.
We just beat ourselves. Yeah, we got one run. The Ramblers got one run on just 10 hits with an error. The Jacks got 16 runs on 24 hits with an error. Jacks scored 2 in the first, 7 in the third. The 3-run inning doesn't seem so bad in the fifth. After that, 3 more in the sixth, 1 more in the eighth. We just got ours in the fourth. Hitting, Haley Lancaster 1 for 4. Bad job. Swindle Heath 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Didn't even show up. Corbin Huerta 1 for 4. No thanks for the strikeout. Ray Bellamy 1 for 4 with a run. Not that good. Kid Paul has an okay night. Goes 2 for 4. Strikeout. Marcus Murillo, of course, just keeping things going. 3 for 4 with an RBI. Way to go, Marcus. Ken Bernal doesn't show up. He goes 0 for 3. Fernando Beefy called in to hit once, and now he's hitting 500 because he missed that one. But just short of the wall. Beefy was 6 feet from a home run. So good effort there by Beefy. Noah McLean 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Pretty bad. Maximilian LeBlanc comes in to pinch hit, doesn't get it. 0 for 1. Hector Clemens 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts.
Oh, and then over there for the Jacks, Clutch Corman goes 3 for 6, scored 2 runs, hits a home run, picks up 2 RBI, struck out twice. Downton Upton goes 5 for 6, scored 3 runs and picked up 3 RBIs. He struck out once. Jack Cracker goes 6 for 6, scores 4 runs, hits 2 home runs, picks up 4 RBIs. You got Juice Jackson goes 3 for 6, scored a run and picked up 2 RBIs, also struck out twice. Yo-Yo Yamamoto goes 2 for 6, scored a run, picks up an RBI. Razzie Dazzler goes 1 for 5, scored a run, hits a home run, picks up 4 RBIs. Batch Wilson, 2 for 5, scored a run, struck out once. Tough Lift, 1 for 4, scored 2 runs, walked once and struck out once. And then Bruno Adamo goes 1 for 5 and scored a run. Everybody on that team scored.
Everyone hit. Oh, everyone scored?
Yeah.
No, everyone hit.
Yeah, both. Everybody hit and everybody scored a run.
Oh, scored across the plate. Yeah, okay. I thought you meant get an RBI.
Right.
No, yeah, okay. No, but only 3 people on the team didn't get an RBI.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Pitching, Tobias Glover got the loss. He threw 2 innings, gave up 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, then got smashed in the face and had to leave. He got a 4.79 ERA, a 2-1-0 record on the season. Leyland Bull goes 2 innings, gives up 8 hits. Makes it worse. 4 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 1 home run. His ERA climbs to a 7.02. He's 2-0-1. Danny Uppers comes in, goes an inning in the third, gives up 5 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 home runs, gives up 2 runs, 9.75. Or he is a 9.75. She's 0-2 of the season. Donnie Bowers comes in, goes 2 innings, gives up just 2 hits, 1 earned run. Walks 1 batter, strikes out 2, gives up a home run. His ERA's at a 7.82, 0-1-0 on the season. Not a bad showing for him. Reliable comes in, throws 2/3 of an inning, gives up 2 hits. No earned runs. Strikes out a batter, and his ERA's at a 4.39. He's 2.32 of the season.
And for the Jacks, Donk Oh gets the win. He goes 6 innings and, never broke a sweat. He only gave up 6 hits, 1 earned run, struck out 6. His ERA drops to 5.61. His record will improve to 1 win, 3 losses. Immaculo Spectacular pitched 2 innings, gave up 3 hits. His ERA is going to be at 1.41, and his record remains 2 wins, no losses, no saves. And then Chico Lapata comes in. He goes 1 inning, gave up 1 hit. His ERA drops to a 9.26, which I think is why they brought him in. And his record remains no wins, no losses, 1 save. 3 stars of the game. The number 1 star of the game, the B-plus ranked left fielder, first baseman, outfielder, Jack Cracker. Perfect on the day, 6 for 6. He hits 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and he scores 4 runs. So there you go.
Downtown Upton would normally get billing with this. Number 44 goes 5 for 6, 3 RBIs, and gets 3 runs.
And then the 3rd star of the game, the B-minus ranked center fielder, Razzie Dazzler. She went 1 for 5 with a home run, 4 RBIs, and she scored a run. And again, that one home run was the grand slam that really kind of early in the game, that 7-run inning, she really lit the fuse on that thing. So,
yep.
Way to go, Razzie Dazzler. Gamer stats: Tommy G with 5 hits, 2 great catches, 3 strikeouts for a contribution of 44%. Pete J with 5 hits, 1 RBI, 4 great catches, a stolen base, 4 strikeouts for a contribution of 56%.
Well, post-game show. Holy cats. So in 3 games...
You have to cut this one up.
In 3 games...
Wait till you got to cut the...
What?
Go ahead.
Oh.
I was going to say, wait till you got to cut the highlights up from this one.
Yeah. In 3 games, we have 2 of our worst performances ever. Chumpkin Sports Equipment has sent over some complimentary eye black sticks, and there's one left. Who gets one? Oh, we got to give it to Mitch Berry. We just picked them up.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So
yeah.
We want to give it to Mitch. He's pretty darn happy to be here. Oh, that was ridiculous. Looking at the news here. Is there any news since that last game? Okay, here we go. Okay, player development. All right, the Moose signed Slide Hazeldine, replacing Felix Farmhand. Wow. Felix Farmhand, 25-year-old starter/reliever, C- rank, no mostly for his accuracy. Was making $2.5 million a year, and they're bringing in Slide Hazeldine, B-ranked, 27-year-old reliever, but no mostly for his accuracy. He's got better velocity, accuracy, and junk, and he's better hitting too, connectivity. He gets ahead, and he's got elite changeup. So he's going to make $5.8 million a year to play in Detroit for the Moose.
Yes, sir. And then the Wildcats signed Dash Stevens, replacing Gia Axelson. Gia Axelson, the 25-year-old left fielder, outfielder, C+ ranked overall. She had a 33 power, 76 connectivity, and 56 speed. 43 fielder with a 36 arm, but she's an RBI 0. They're paying her $4,500,000. They're going to bring in Dash Stevens, who's a B-ranked 27-year-old first baseman, third baseman, who's got really good power at 86, 70 connectivity, 57 speed, 49 fielding with a 59 arm. They're going to pay him $7 million.
Whoops. There's a lot of movement. The Wildcats also signed Stink Alonso, replacing Winston Draper. Wow. Winston Draper, 38-year-old second baseman, third baseman with easy target tag. C+ ranked known mostly for his fielding, but also good power at 68. He was making $4.7 million a year to play second base for the Cats. He's going to be replaced by the B-ranked second baseman, 41-year-old second baseman, Stink Alonso, who's great hitter, 78 power, 84 connectivity, and 81 fielding, also an RBI hero. He's going to make $7.3 million a year to be a Wildcat.
The Grapplers signed Dominic Adams, replacing Maggie Meggles. Maggie Meggles was a 29-year-old relief pitcher, C+ ranked overall with a 37 velocity, 64 junk, 41 accuracy, 6 power, and 3 connectivity. And they're going to bring in Dominic Adams, who's a B-ranked 29-year-old relief pitcher with 49 velocity. So they gain there 53 junk, they lose something, and then 90 accuracy, which is a huge gain. 9 power and 3 connectivity, but he has a falls behind trait. Maggie Meggles was making $3,600,000. They're going to pay Dominic Adams $5 million to finish out the season as a grappler.
All right. Gee. Well, is this? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we Pete and I are going to hop a flight and head back to Dallas. I hope to forget about this, man. There's 2 games. In 2 games, we gave up 30 runs.
Yeah, that's ugly. That's ugly time right there.
And we gave up 8 in the game that we won.
Yeah.
With 38 runs in the last 3 games. That's just insane. Yeah, we're gonna.
And now, just between you and me, let me ask you: what do you think was the big? Do you think it was bad fielding? I think there was some evidence of poor speed. Like I say, Noah McLean was running like chasing his tail out there. He just could not cover that.
Yeah.
That position, or do you think it was pitching?
I think pitching, because they were just hitting the ball to every open spot.
Yeah.
It was like they were throwing it to them, like it was practice.
Yeah. And that's how I felt when we were going up against the wide loads. It was just
Yeah.
like, it was batting practice. It was just, you couldn't, there was nothing you can throw that they wouldn't just slaughter,
Right. And
you know?
and these are teams that aren't that great either. I don't understand that. Look at it. You beat that
Yeah.
badly. So I don't know if our
Yeah.
egos-
Well, like I say, with the wide loads, they're power hitters.
Yeah.
So you kind of understand they're gonna pound the ball, but yeah, it doesn't make sense that the Jack would tee off on you like that.
yeah, and maybe we go into the ego again because maybe I mean like hitting, we had to do something about the hitting. You know, we were getting way
Yeah.
too, but our pitching, I mean, we obviously need some help with our. I don't know if it's. I don't know. We got crushed. It didn't
Yeah.
seem realistic, especially from a team like that. But I don't know. Well, we won't dwell on it. We're gonna come home, play 2 more games. The San Juan Swordfish are in town. I think we won that first one, so they should beat us by about 12 runs. and then Mitch Berry takes him out for his first one against the nemesis Mark Harvemouth. So it'll be good to be home again before we really hit the road.
Yeah.
All right, well, until then, folks, sorry about that. Thanks for hanging in there. We'll see this next one. Hope to get another win back. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J, and we're saying, get it.